Hey everyone, it's me, Donna. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Uh, yeah. So let's get into things, okay? First of all, I want to address my negative folks out there. You know, I didn't really want to get into arguments and, you know, bring out any kind of angry feelings or whatever that I have. So I've decided from now on, if you're going to be negative on my channel, I'm just going to delete your comments. I'm not going to put up with that. I don't need that negative energy. I don't want to bring out that side of me. Life's too short, and I'm not going to waste it arguing with people who want to be smart Alex or who just seem like they have a problem. To me, it appears as if these people have a problem with other people who have different ethnicities in them. Whether it be a white person who has different percentages of African or Native American or Asian or whatever, or if it's a black person who has certain percentages of Caucasian or whatever. Some people out there seem to have a problem with that. And you know what? That's on you. That's not my problem. That's your problem, okay? Don't bring it to me. I don't want to hear it. You feel how you want to feel about your DNA, and let me feel how I want to about mine. I'm not sitting here claiming to be 100% anything, okay? I cannot take credit for that, all right? So what's your problem? You know what I mean? If some people out there are just looking for their ethnicity and they only want to lay claim to the dominant DNA that they have, that's fine. That's you. That's your right. Go for it. If you don't want to claim anything below 10% in your DNA, okay, that's your privilege. But I'm different because I'm doing family tree research, okay? And these people count. Do some people out there not realize that 0 point whatever percent represents anywhere from one or more human beings that existed? Those people passed down DNA to me and other people. They are human beings and they did exist. And if I want to claim that and show respect to that human being and put them in my tree, that's my business. Okay? That's how I feel about it. And everybody looks at things different. But that's how I feel about it. And I'm going to claim that, whatever it is, whatever percentage it is. I'm going to be proud of that and say, okay, that's a part of me. That's a human being that existed. So yes, it's important to me. Okay? And just because it's there, it's not like I'm saying, well, now I'm 100% so-and-so because I got point blah, blah, blah in my DNA. No, I'm not doing that. But I am claiming what is there. And I have a right to do that. And I have a right to document that person that existed or exists in my tree. So I don't see what the problem is with that. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get some people's rationale. I mean, I don't understand it. So if you've got a problem with that, then just, click off of my videos. Maybe you don't need to see it anymore. If my videos upset you that bad, then maybe you need to just move on and go find something that's more pleasing to you, because life is too short and there's no need for you to be so rude to me. I mean, I'm just, I'm done with it. I'm over it. Okay. So, I've just been shocked and I just cannot believe how some people are and how they seem to have a problem with people who have different ethnicities in them. I can't believe it. I don't understand that. I don't understand why that's a problem with them. I can understand someone or a group, so like a tribe or something, being insulted by maybe someone who turns up maybe 1% Native American or whatever, and then that person claiming 50% or whatever. I can understand that, yes, because, that would not be the truth. So, yeah, in that sense, I can understand them saying, okay, wait a minute, no, you don't, you're not 50% or whatever, But if that person is saying, hey, I'm 1% Native American, and if that's the truth, then that's their right. They have a right to say that, and they have a right to be proud of that if they want to. So what's people's deal? I just don't get it. And none of us can choose what we are anyway. It's not like I had a choice or anyone else out there had a choice to be what they are. That's our ancestors doing, okay? But we can choose to be proud of that or be ashamed of it. So far, I'm proud of what I'm finding and what I'm seeing, and I'm very inspired by it. So that's the route I want to take. I don't want to look at it as a negative thing. Even though there's some horrible things that have happened, like some of my ancestors were slaves. I have come across, ancestors that have that. So, even though that was a negative thing, I try to put a positive spin on it and realize that things did change later on down the road. So, that's how you have to look at it. But all of it, whether it be good or bad, it is very inspiring to me. And it's helped me with my thinking. And yes, a lot of things have changed in my mind about life and just the way I look at things. And I understand that there's a lot of human beings out there with all kinds of different DNA in them. And it's amazing. And it really, really opens up your mind. And it just helps you to see how people, how DNA has just traveled all over this planet. It's amazing. It's just, wow. But that's a whole different, thing. I don't want to get too wrapped up in that. But yeah, it's just very inspiring. And that's another thing that I want to talk about. I have been inspired to pick back up my my animation that I was working on, The Worlds We Will Know. I want to use what I've learned and what I've been inspired by and keep going with this fictional thing. My whole ideas of, the different planets out there and the government releasing about how they've got all this technology that allows interplanetary transportation, wormholes, all that stuff. Even the ability to create planets, new planets, star systems, all that type of thing. In my stories, that's going to be a reality. Like our government, or shall I say world governments and agencies, as well as other worldly governments and agencies have figured out how to make these planets and these stars and all that stuff, and then create whole new worlds, and they're going to populate these areas with people, and there's going to be all kinds of different things that happen, even just discovering new worlds. There's going to be different adventures and all that stuff that I want to. I mean, it'd probably take me, oh my God, a lifetime, and I probably will never get around to really doing what I want to do. But I just want to see what I can do, see how far I can get with this. And also, since my mind is exploding with all kinds of invention ideas, and I do want to I want to make some more videos about that because I've come up with some new ideas and everything. Yeah, like that's anything new, okay? As crazy as they are. But I have this other animation idea that's going to kind of connect up with my The Worlds We Will Know series. And it has to do with my own real life town. The town I live in is called Russellville, Alabama. I want to take that name, change it up a little bit, change the spelling, and use some real geographical stuff, layout of the town, whatever. Play around with that, create what I want, what I would want to occur and happen in this town, and add, all kinds of different things, because it's going to be a work of fiction, and with fiction I can do what I want to. Even if I am using some real aspects within it, still it's going to be a work of fiction. And again, I don't want to insult anyone or whatever by doing this. And of course, I even want to use names and maybe some events and different things from my own ancestral tree, my ancestors that existed, and even some that I might have thought were at first my ancestors, but turned out not to be, blah, blah, blah. Still, it has inspired me, and I want to use some of that stuff. And again, I don't want to insult anyone. I don't want to insult any other relatives, any other ancestors, blah, blah, blah. But I do feel inspiration from this, and I want to use it. So I'm not, I want to kind of, I don't want to step on any toes, let's put it that way, and or anger anyone by doing this, okay? But it is what I want to do. And so anyway, I want to create this town, since I do have these inventions, and Lord knows if any of them will ever happen or ever come true. I have job ideas. Who knows about that? But I feel like if I incorporate all this stuff in my animations, maybe eventually they will inspire someone, and maybe things can really happen eventually. Although I'm not going to hold my breath, but it would be kind of cool if they did, and I just want to create the world that I would want. I guess what you call dream world. And of course, I want to create happenings and things. And you're always going to have drama and this, that, and the other happening, to make things interesting and all that. But yeah, I just feel this surge of inspiration, and I want to go with it. And I hope I don't get tied down and tinkered out before I'm able to do this. I want to just kind of go with this inspiration that I'm feeling right now. So yeah. But I just wanted to share that with everyone, and I just wanted to address this whole troll thing. I just, like I said, I'm done with it. I don't want to deal with people like that anymore. If you can't tone things down and talk to me, if you have a different viewpoint, that's fine. But, be nice about it, and realize that probably what you're going to say, I've already thought of, and I don't need negative input. I don't need you to tell me how to feel about my own DNA. I have every right to feel how I want to. And you're not going to change my mind by telling me, well, you shouldn't claim that because you're only so-and-so. Well, whoop-de-doo. I mean, I'm going to anyway, because I have a right to. That's a piece of me, and that was a human being that existed, so I'm going to. And if you have a problem with that, that's you. Not going to change me, so there. But anyway, I feel like I'm rambling on. So in my next videos, like I said, I'm going to be working on my animation, and I'm going to be sharing some new invention ideas and all that. Job ideas, town ideas, blah, blah, blah. The usual. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. Bye.